Mm-hmm. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, 914, Washington County, New York, the BT 1000. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. We got a lot going on these YouTube streets. We got a lot going on these YouTube streets. And before the weekend began, we found out about Outlaw King Anthony, the young man from North Carolina. I believe he's 28 years old. That's what I was told, or that's what people kept saying. But we heard about him going to Atlanta, Georgia over the holiday weekend with a suspended license and weed, weed in the car. A suspended license and weed in the car. I don't know why he took that chance to cross state lines with a suspended license. He must have been desperate. He must have really wanted to meet up with Kev Lowe down there in Atlanta, Georgia. And just as I predicted, just as I said, and I've said it in the past, if you get in any kind of trouble or difficulty with the law and you end up going to jail for a little while, ain't nobody on these YouTube streets going to pay no bail. They're not going to put no money on your books. They're not going to take care of you. They're going to be worried about themselves. They're not going to worry about you. They're not going to worry about you. And I've never seen so much selfishness in my entire life. King Anthony, Outlaw, please do not do this again. And I know that he likes to go out and have fun and he likes to go on adventures. He likes to experience life. He just went at the wrong time in a vehicle maybe he should not have been driving. I remember when I was living in New York, one of my brother-in-laws, he used to love to drive. He was a mechanic. He used to fix people's cars. So he used to leave from Yonkers, New York, and go to Mount Vernon, New York, because that's where his shop was at. Well, he was renting a place. And his license was suspended. And every time we looked up, he was getting locked up for that suspended license. Driving the vehicle without the license. I remember one time he was driving. He came home. He parked the car. Went upstairs because he lived with my sister at the time in Yonkers, New York, at the Whitney Young. He came downstairs the next morning with her in tow. And sure enough, the police were there. They had guns pointed at them. And not only did he go down for suspended license, the car was reported stolen. The car was reported stolen. My sister was able to leave from that situation, go back upstairs where I was waiting for her. She was visibly shaking visibly. I said, what happened? She said, well, but that's what my brother-in-law loved to do. My brother-in-law is now in his 50s, still driving around with a suspended license. Shout out to the chat. Hey. Hey. Good morning. Dialogue with Me TV. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming in. Yes. But let me read what he said. Dialogue with Me TV said, he's young. He has to learn on his own. Oh, yes. Yeah, I agree. I agree right along with you. I agree right along with you. He do need to learn. Now, while he was up there with Sis and them, I'm going to tell you something, Dialogue. When he was with Sis last night on the panel, telling Sis about what happened, Sis was able to ask certain questions and come to find out that the young man was still being deceptive about certain things. Well, Lord have mercy. I hope he doesn't do it again. I'm going to say it just like this. Do not, and I keep telling people this. I keep telling them. I don't care who get mad with me, Kev Lowe and them. I don't give a damn. I'm going to tell you something. I don't like Kwame Brown, and I don't like those Kwamites. And I do believe Kev Lowe is still a Kwamite. He's related to KB. You think I'm going to trust anything he say? Hell to the no. Yeah, shout out to me. Thank you for coming in. Yes. Those that are not here will catch the playback. I'm not going to be up here that long. But I'm going to say it again. Do not think that these people on these YouTube streets are going to get you out of any difficulty. Okay, they might come in and support your channel by hitting the like button. You got to hit the like button. You can speak to the host if you choose. Shout out to the chat. Like and share the video. That's part of participating as a supporter, as a subscriber. But if I was to get in some trouble right now, let's say the police were to come here right now and say, well, we got a warrant for your arrest. Who the hell am I going to call? When I arrive to the station and start getting booked in, they're taking my fingerprints, they're taking my photo, they're taking my information, they've already taken my wallet and stuff, they're putting everything in, and my property. Who the hell am I gonna call? Birdman is dead. Who the hell am I gonna call? Am I gonna call Sis? I'm just saying. Sis is not gonna get me out of trouble. Am I gonna call Bishop? Bishop is not gonna get me out. Am I gonna call Lonnie? Lonnie's not gonna get me out. So who am I gonna call? Who am I gonna tell I'm locked up? I don't even know if he had the opportunity to tell anyone. If he did, he did. I don't know. I didn't get the full story because he got so many different things with this one story about his time when he was locked up. Because when I was locked up for 3 days for assault and battery, I don't remember going outside playing no basketball. I remember me being in a holding cell. I remember me being there from that Friday evening until Sunday evening. Went in front of the judge released me on a PO bond or whatever the fuck that is. The only thing I had to do was come back to court. I left that situation because I remember when I got locked up for the assault and battery charge, but I knew then I could not, even back then, who did I call? And the people that I called are now dead. They're sleeping in the dirt now. So who is it? Who's left? So I'm not leaving here from South Carolina in the car, no license, caught myself going to New York to meet up with nobody. I don't see me leaving from South Carolina in the car with no license, even to go to North Carolina. I get locked up in North Carolina. Who am I going to call? Because everyone is dead. So am I going to be calling Ghostbusters? Am I going to be calling a psychic? Am I going to be calling a medium? Who the fuck am I going to call? Me at my old age. Tish, good morning. Tish, good morning. Thank you for coming in. Let me read what Tish said. Arabia, my thoughts, they lying and trying to scam. Yep. That's what I think too. Because I heard that somebody had asked for some money. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, through all the people I've been known on these YouTube streets, I have never tried to break my neck to meet up with anyone. And no one has invited me. I know I have to take the bus or the train or the plane to New York. When I leave from wherever I get dropped off at or whatever the case may be. Now, if I decide I want to meet up with Sis or Roll Rich, I would have to go live, wouldn't I? If I go to Philadelphia and I want to meet up with Lonnie, wouldn't I have to go live? Because I don't have these people's phone number. I'm going to tell you something. If I go to New York on the bus, right, and I go to Chinatown, because that's where the bus stop is at, and I get off down there in Chinatown, I already know that I already have enough sense to know to get on the train to go to the Bronx. I know to go to the Bronx, and I know to go to Yonkers. I know how to leave from Chinatown. I don't have to worry about being stopped by the police. Even if I was stopped by the police up there, who the fuck am I gonna call? And I better not hear about nobody trying to do no scam. Don't you build no GoFundMe thing for me to get out of jail. Because people gonna know it's a goddamn lie. People don't love you. They might like you. They might respect you. They might want to help you. They might want to support you, but people will actually let you rot in someone's jail before they think about getting you out, before they think about going to see about you. All right? If I was to leave and go to Texas and I get in some kind of difficulty there, would I be able to call Vince the Sniper or Letitia or Selena or anyone that lives Keep the Change? Would I be able to get in touch with one of them and say, look, I'm locked up. Can you come down here? Keep the Change might show up. I don't know. I don't want to put that on her. But I watched in the past. Yeah, I know. But I watched in the past where Tommy Sotomayor, he was enemies with certain YouTube creators. There was one YouTube creator, that person lived in Philadelphia. That young man ended up getting locked up. Tommy found out about it. Tommy left. Because I believe Tommy was living in Atlanta then, or wherever he was living. No, I don't think he left. I think he got in touch with the jail. He found out how much the bail was, the bond. He paid it. They had a peace treaty for forever then. Don't you know that YouTube creator turned on Tommy? Started making videos maybe a week later, calling Tommy all kinds of names. So I ain't gonna never forget that. But no, I would not go and visit nobody. If I'm on a suspended license, or if my money ain't right, I'm not leaving this house. And I better know not to get in no trouble with no goddamn police, because I know goddamn well Birdman ain't living. And I know goddamn well ain't nobody else coming. I'll be stuck alone. Alone. Didn't I tell everyone a few days ago that nobody on this app know each other? We are like ghosts in the middle of the night. We are in the in-between. We're in the matrix sometimes. We don't know each other. Stop going to meet up with people you don't fucking know. Because you might not make it back home at all. Something could happen to you. And I'm just irritated with Anthony right now. Outlaw over there. He called himself an outlaw. Lord help me. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Nini kuzimo kila wakati. Kuna hatari. You better be careful, children. There's nothing but danger on these YouTube streets. Keep yourself safe and keep yourself out of trouble. Don't be like my man Anthony over there. And I know he didn't mean no harm. But shout out to Lovely and Supernova, all for having that beautiful talk. Shout out to the women on these YouTube streets. I think it's the women that you know, if there's a misunderstanding between one of us, we can think about the situation and come back once again and, you know, extend a conversation or apology. Shout out to Lovely. Shout out to Supernova. Shout out to the women in this sector. I have not heard of any of the women coming off this app meeting up with each other. There's no women meters. Oh, there's no women meters. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to close this video out. Nobody wants to hit the link. I believe the link is dropped. Hold on, let me try it again. And you know what? I was the one that taught King Anthony how to drop the link in his own chat. I was the one that taught King Anthony how to drop the link in his own chat. And he always thanked me. You know, I don't think I ever had, oh, Fats. Woo! Fats TV. I said, it's going to snow now, you guys. Good morning, Fats TV. Good morning. Shout out to you. Yeah, Fats, I'm not going to be up here that long. I just wanted to come up here real quick early this morning and give my thoughts about King Anthony Outlaw over there, the young man that got caught up with the foolishness in Atlanta, Georgia, driving with a suspended license. They impounded his car. He said he got the car out. I'm having a hard time believing that. I'm having a hard time. But he's a nice young man. I know he don't mean no harm. And stop trying to be friends with KB, Anthony. KB don't like you. He don't respect you. He's trying to make content out of you just like a few other people trying to make content. See, I don't need to make no content. I don't need to do no reaction video. This is not a reaction channel. This is the BT1000 channel. Arabia Barbosa 914. But shout out to those that do reactions. But some of you men are terrible. Garrett and the Predator 101 over there, I think they did a reaction. And they made fun of the man a little bit. You know, the jockstrap brothers are always going to make fun of someone. You know, Sis, he wasn't trying to make fun of the young man. He was trying to get answers. And that's one thing about Sis. He leaves his panel open. People go up there and talk. Now, you can disagree with Sis all day, all night. But shout out to the chat. Let me get down from here. I know everyone has a busy day today. Nobody wanted to. I know, Ted. Nobody wanted to hit the link. No one wanted to hit the link. Well, it's kind of early. I don't expect anyone to hit the link. Fats TV, you could have hit the link. You could have chimed in a little bit. Fats TV. All right, let me get out of here. But listen to what I said. These YouTube streets are nothing to play with. They're on fire. Please do not do anything to get yourself cocoa-tasseled, and don't do anything to get yourself vanquished in real life. Remember these words. Una hatari. Kuna hatari. Kuna hatari is a Swahili phrase. It means that there is danger. If I was to say peligro, peligro is a Spanish term. It also means caution, danger. We used to have signs when you got in the car and started driving. It said, think, caution, yield, slow down. Slow down, King Anthony. That's all I'm saying. Don't rush out to meet nobody. Let them rush to meet you. Okay, shout out to the chat. Because when Slim went out to meet Queen Regina, where was he? He was in his home state, right? Queen Regina was on vacation, right? There was no difficulty. All right. Shout out to Slim. Shout out to Queen Regina. They did that thing right. I hate to say it. Even when Garrett went to go meet up with Selena, I don't remember Garrett or Selena getting locked up. I don't remember them having a suspended license. And I think they went out to eat that day. So both of them got money on them, had money on them that day. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to these YouTube streets. Oh, and don't forget. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Because then people going to take it wrong. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm a calante. I'm a calate today on certain things. You know, I might get cocoa tassels. And I want to thank everyone that comes over here and supports this channel. Like and share the video. Hit the cash up if you can. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Good morning, everyone. Have an awesome day. Stay safe. And don't be on these YouTube streets trying to meet up with nobody. Because at the end of the day, you ain't got no friends. Okay? You might got friends. You might got people that support you. But they're going to be too afraid to go near a police station or a jail precinct or anything like that to see about you or even get you out. You know, nobody even put $10 on the poor man books. Ain't that something? Lord. Peace out, y'all.